gasping.
I love it.
Devon and Jordana, how are the two of you today?
Good. I'm trying to. What is the magazine cover to your? Not the Scream one, the other one.
I have Buffy,
Oh,
Wizard of Oz,
that's what it is.
Scream, Twilight. I have a lot here
Cool.
in the home office.
Love it.
Yes, congratulations to the two of you on this film. This film is dream casting for me to have the two of you in these roles playing Hobbs and Shaw, the Easter eggs that are in this film from both of your past filmographies I absolutely loved. And as actors who have been in this business for a long time, you've been in a lot of different films and franchises, and that means a lot of different types of fandom. So Devon, what's that role or film that fans always just bring up to you?
Depends on, it's probably a tie between Casper and Final Destination. I think those are the two. If it's a different, sometimes the crowds change, and it could be the Stan video, but those are the kind of the two.
Yeah, Jordana, what about for you? I would bring up The Faculty, obviously.
Yeah, The Faculty is a really good one. Fast and Furious, but also Debs is like a sleeper hit.
Oh, such a sleeper hit.
Yeah, I have lots of girls coming up to me now, and I think a lot of girls dressed as the Debs for Halloween last year, so that's really cool.
Yeah, I love that. Well, in this film, there's a wild drive-in movie theater sequence, which I loved. And I'm a firm believer of seeing horror films and any film in a movie theater drive-in with an audience. So do each of you have a special or cool movie theater memory where just being with the audience made it that much more special? Jordana, do you have that
I
special?
remember when I was a kid, we'd go out to this movie theater in Long Island, and every Friday we'd go for steak. And then my family would go and we'd each get a giant bucket of popcorn and watch whatever movie was out. It was like a big thing to watch whatever movie came out that Friday. So I want to get back to like movies being events like that because it's such a fun communal experience.
Yeah, I love that you have that tradition in your family. Devon, do you have an experience or favorite movie theater memory?
I think an experience that I had was they tested Final Destination with an audience, and for some reason they filmed the audience for the test.
Oh, fun.
And there's a sequence in Final Destination 1 where one of the characters is walking backwards and a bus just hits her, and they filmed the audience, and the whole audience you could see popcorn fly. Everybody just jumps at once, and I thought, wow, that is absolutely powerful. And I always remember, seeing that and what it made me feel. And this is one of those movies that we have several of those in this particular film where I can't wait to sit in the back row of the theater and just watch the audience as they all kind of just do that at the same time. So
I love that. My Final Destination memory is seeing Final Destination 2 with my girlfriends at a birthday sleepover, and we have a picture of all of us like gasping.
I love it.
So it's cool that the two of you are a part of a lot of different fandoms. Jordana, last question for you. I know Devon brought up Final Destination, but what is one of your favorite memories of working on The Faculty? Because I absolutely loved that film. I think Robert Rodriguez is an incredible filmmaker.
It was my first movie ever, so it was like being at summer camp with like the hottest people in the world between Josh and Laura Harris and like Clea, and it was just like summer camp. And this experience felt like that because we were all in New Zealand and none of us could leave because it was too freaking far away.
Yeah.
And so that's the beautiful thing about doing a movie is like you're a traveling circus and you guys bond, and so it was one of my first that was my first summer camp film experience.
It's definitely the difference between TV and movies, where you go to a movie and it does feel like summer camp. You kind of fly into somewhere, you meet this great group of people with just the right amount of time, and you have fun, and there's that's why movies are so special to make.
Yeah, and as actors, it's always great when you enjoy the people you work with. So
Oh my God,
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they are giving me the wrap. It was so much fun to chat with the two of you, and I'm so excited for audiences to see Heart Eyes. No spoilers, but I really, really enjoyed that ending.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Hi, Mason, Olivia, and Gigi. How are the three of you today?
Good.
Great, how are you?
Great.
Congratulations on this film. This film was totally up my alley because it's a romantic comedy and a horror film, which are my two favorite genres.
Ah.
So I'm right up my alley. Congratulations to the three of you, first of all.
Thank you. We made it for you specifically,
Just for
actually.
you, Lauren.
We were
I
talking
know
about
you
that
did, Mason.
on set.
I was here for it. There's a really cool drive-in movie theater sequence in this film, and I'm a firm believer of seeing horror films in a theater, a drive-in, if you can, with an audience. Do you have a favorite movie theater memory where you saw a particular horror film that just kind of is embedded in your mind? Olivia, do you have a favorite horror film memory seeing it in a movie theater?
I think I've seen every movie in the theater.
Ever.
I love going to the movies. It's like a family tradition since I was a kid. But this isn't a horror movie, but sort of in the same realm. I did the only drive-in movie that I've ever gone to and seen at the drive-in is Knives Out.
Oh,
and that was really fun. Yeah, and like I love the idea of something that is like thrilling and adventurous when you're at the drive-in. And
that's a great one.
Yeah, it was really fun.
At
It
the
was very
drive-in.
at the
drive-in.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
I would say mine. I have to split between the two because I'm not sure if Green Room it counts as a horror movie as much as it was a horrific thriller, given the circumstances. But that experience watching that movie is kind of what made me like seek out the cultural and communal effort of watching a horror movie in a large theater packed with people. Another answer would be watching Insidious for the first time. Was another moment in a theater that I don't know if I'd ever quite give up because it's lovely.
No, Green Room and
spooky.
Insidious are great answers.
Yeah. Thank you.
What about for you?
I saw, it wasn't a drive-in, but I loved seeing Psycho at the Hollywood Cemetery.
Ooh.
That was really like perfect. That was a really nice night. And with the Hollywood Cemetery, I wouldn't go see Clueless there. Like I know they like play that there, but like you pick the right movie to see there, and they'll do like E.T. like classics like
when
that.
When it's spooky season,
is very fun at the
Spooky
cemetery.
season?
Yeah.
Psycho at the Hollywood Cemetery, Hollywood Forever. I'm down for that. I need to go.
I think you win, Gigi. I think you win.
Yeah.
I need you guys to teach me the art of running from a killer. There's an awesome scene, Olivia, where your character, Allie, is on a carousel, which I absolutely love. So bring me back to set that day. You guys had a lot of stunt choreography to do in this film, too.
Can I just say, I hate to interject because I do want to hear your answer about it, but I wasn't working that day and I came to watch and take photos and stuff. And to watch Olivia absolutely nail the physicality of any sequence involving the carousel was impressive and inspiring in its own right. But then there was a moment in which Allie's running away afterwards, where I think I came up to you afterwards, after you had finished, and you do like this stumble because you've been rotating for hours on hours. I was like, how the fuck did you do that? Like, how did you act off balance in that way? And you did the cold that you were like, I just got it like that. Like
I did?
Yeah, you were
sounds
like,
like something I would do.
No, it was great. It was really dismissive and made me feel really small, but no.
Now, that night was so fun. That's actually one of my favorite sequences that we did. And I had an incredible stunt double named Hannah Cameron who did a lot of the work on the carousel, obviously, because most of it was when it was moving, and that would have been incredibly dangerous for me to do. So she crushed it. But I've never done more cardio than in this movie. I've never done more cardio in my life than.
That's not true. That's not true. You do Pilates every day.
No, that's not cardio.
Yes, it is.
I had the most fun doing it, and that scene in particular, I think, is probably one of my favorite stunt sequences.
Didn't they put you through workouts?
Yeah, they did.
Crazy.
Our stunt team put Mason and I through some intense
circuit training to build camaraderie, and we squashed that really quick. We were like, guys, you might be in better shape than me, so that's fine.
We all know Olivia's in great shape after seeing this movie.
Absolutely.
That's very.
I can't keep up.
Are giving me the rap. I would chat with the three of you all day. It was so nice to chat with the three of you, and I'm so excited for audiences to see Heart Eyes. I loved all of the romantic comedy and horror film tropes that were like and Easter eggs throughout the film. It was really, really fun to watch.
Thank you for watching.
you.
Appreciate
Of course.